Hello, this is Naomi Bennett with Learn Astrology Now. As you can see from the background, I'm traveling and not in my normal location. Let's review the prior week of November the 7th. It was still relatively quiet. We've had some very good aspects, and the market is going much higher because Bernanke has said he's going to start the QE2, quantitative easing, the second round, and that the Treasury started purchasing a lot more of their bonds, i.e. that means we're deflating the dollar, and that means all of our prices are going to be going up. In fact, oil and gas went up 5 cents. Gasoline went up 5 cents this week, and gold has been reaching all-time new highs, up a 14 something an ounce, 14.20, something like that. They're speculating that gold could go all the way up to 2,000. But remember that gold has inherent value, so all that's saying is how very little the dollar can buy. If gold goes up, that means the dollar buys less. And of course, oil is the foundation of our entire economy, so when oil goes up, that means that all of our prices will go up. So, Indonesian volcano, it's still active and spewing. I think right now they've had close to 200 dead, and then the earthquake added another 400, so we're someplace around the 600 level. And then there were riots in London because they were raising tuition up 3 times high, and so students were rioting because of the tuition. And we have more news domestically that in the U.S. that there are more lawsuits regarding the robo-signing of the foreclosures of notes in the U.S. I think we'll wind up seeing some explosive news on that in December because the aspects are so bad in December. So, but we have an excellent week in front of us. It's not perfect, but it's good, so it should still be a good trading week, particularly for technology and new inventions, and probably in the drug medical field. With this, I'll stop the video and we'll go on to the chart of the week. This is Naomi Bennett with Learn Astrology Now, and these are the aspects and forecasts for November the 14th, 2010. On Sunday, the 14th, the moon is in Pisces for 2 days, for Sunday and Monday. Therefore, it's a cycle high for Pisces, and it's a cycle low for Virgo. The moon is squaring Mercury and Mars on Sunday in Sagittarius, so I would think there would be a little bit of miscommunication. There could be some angry words and some hurt feelings on Sunday. The sun is continuing to trine Jupiter and Uranus. So again, this is a great time for technology, for scientific invention, discovery, and a good time for all of the progress that might be discovered during this time. And particularly this week, this is an exceptional week for that. Venus is in Libra and it's trine Neptune, a great time for money transactions, romance, and the movie industry. So I think I would also put in drugs into that level, drug speculation or drug development, since Neptune deals anything with either legal or illegal drugs. On Monday, the 15th, the moon is still in Pisces, and the sun is trine Jupiter exactly that day. So here is part of the height of the week, but I would consider the very best day to be Tuesday for that week. Venus is still trining Neptune, and Mars is sextiling Saturn. So that's good for making agreements, signing contracts. It's a good business day to get work done and to have the cooperation of others. On Tuesday, the 16th, the moon is still in Pisces, and this is, I consider, the very best day of the week because the sun is exactly trine Jupiter, and the moon is now in aspect to the Jupiter and Uranus. So this is the very best day of the week of all, is on Tuesday for making decisions. On Wednesday, the moon finally moves into Aries on Wednesday and Thursday, so it's a cycle high for Aries and it's a cycle low for Libra. I consider Wednesday to be a poor day because the moon is squaring Pluto and squaring Neptune, so we're likely to see more bad news regarding the implosion of debt and the legal problems regarding that. On Thursday, the moon is still in Aries, but it is in opposition to Venus. That bodes good aspects for money transactions and in currencies. And the sun is then exactly trine Uranus. So this is the very, very best week of all for the introduction of new technologies for discovery and scientific invention and progress with society in general. And then on Friday, the moon moves into Taurus and it's in opposition to Venus. So for Friday and Saturday, Taurians are in their cycle high and Scorpio is in their cycle low. But Friday is a good day for romance, for social occasions, for dealing with your friends. And Saturday is still relatively quiet, but the best of the aspects for the new technologies and discoveries is finally fading away because the sun is separating from the trine of Jupiter and Uranus. So we're at the end of our broadcast, and we'll talk to you next week.